Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are keeping well and please be safe. Dear students, today we are going to discuss Chapter 11, Class 8, Subject Moral Science. The topic which we are going to discuss is relationship. In the previous lessons, we have studied that man is a social animal and he becomes happy through his relations with others. He cannot live joyfully if he is not related to the other people. In order to relate oneself with others, first of all, one should know what is meant by relationship. So, first of all, we should know the meaning of relationship. Relationship is that state of life where two living beings meet each other and find some meaning in that meeting. Such a relationship can be found in different realms like man to animal, man to plants, animal to animal, etc. But generally, when we say relationship, we talk about the relationship between human beings only. Relationships are always active. They cannot be stagnant or static. They are dynamic. There is movement in relationships. In other words, we find life in all kinds of relationships. This dynamism can either be positive or negative with creative or destructive motivation. Negative relationships that exist among peoples bring only unsatisfactory results. If negative relationships are destructive and unhealthy, positive relationships are creative and healthy. They develop a lasting and joyful relation among the people. Such positive relationships are helpful for developing good personality. So, we must also develop them. Positive relationships are built up among individuals and grow into strong bonds in the course of time. But negative relationships develop destructive feelings among the individuals and keep the people away from joy. Usually, such negative relationships exist for a short period only. So, my dear students, what I want to tell you is as we know that we all are social animal, we should have a good relationship. In this world, if we don't have good health, though when our relatives good relationship when we can live peacefully. We will get the strength to bear a pain, to bear a disease. The same way when we don't have wealth, though we are poor, if we have good relationship around us, then we can live peacefully. Though we don't have knowledge, but someone is there that I am with you, I will take care of you, I will help you. So, such a positive and good relationship when we have, then we can live happily and peacefully. Sometimes we may have good health, good wealth, good knowledge, etc. But we won't get peace of mind because we don't have good relationship with others like our parents, our relatives, our friends, our colleagues, etc. So always we have to build a good relationship. For that, we should know about ourselves and we should respect others. We should always listen others' feeling. Relationships are two types, namely primary and secondary relationship. Primary relationships are also known as informal relationships. These relationships are long lasting in nature. They are based on strong emotional ties, having mutual responsibilities. A kind of mutual commitment can be seen. Here, one lives for the cause of the other. It is a psychologically mature relation. In such relations, one finds it difficult to face the absence or loss of the other member or any other who is related to him. For example, the family relations are categorized as primary relationship. In a family, each member is fully devoted towards the other. Parents live for the welfare of their children. The children live to fulfill the wishes of their parents. Children learn what to expect from others and how to interact with others by interacting with their parents, siblings, grandparents, and other relatives. So, there is a proverb saying like this: wherever we go, we carry our family. So, wherever we are placed, we are representing our family. The way we behave with our parents, our sisters, our relatives, the same way we will behave in the society, the place where we work. So, always we should have a good relationship with our parents, relatives, grandparents, etc. So that only family is the first school where we learn the good things, moral values, etc. Charity begins at home. When compared to primary relationship, the secondary relationships are short-lived. In such relations, people do not want to share their personal feelings and problems with other. Very often, these relationships are seen only in the peripheral level, means upper level, just the outline we will share. They are so related because of the existing laws and customs of the society. For example, how you can share your own feeling with your parents and your sister, the same feeling you will not share with the teachers, friends, means family problems. If it is personal, if you get good teacher, good friend, then you may share. Other than that, usually we will not share our family problems. For example, the relationship between an employer and employee are among the members of a group or a club that is formed a particular purpose. So teachers are coming to teach you. So there you can't share all your emotions. If it is necessary, then you can go far. Other than that, every day they are coming to teach you, to give you knowledge. Here, the members themselves prepare certain rules and regulations, norms and conditions as the basis of their relationship. On this basis, they may replace the members or renew their relationship. But on certain occasions, it is seen that these relationships are fostered or nourished sincerely or even grown and expressed in the form of primary relationships. Yeah, sometimes some friends, some teachers also will include in a primary relationship. They will play a main role in a life. For example, the relationship between a boy and girl established on the Raksha Bandhan day is a formal in nature. This relationship is based on a socio-religious custom existing in the society. The degree of this formal relationship is actually based on the strength of the informal relationship which a brother and sister have. As we know, nobody comes to this world with a ready-made formula of relationship. So we can't tell it's a definite formula of a relationship. A person grows up, he comes in contact with different people at different places and different times. Based on these meetings and experiences, he makes a choice or selection. He identifies and realizes the relationships and nurtures them. Gradually, they become so ardent and deep that they influence his life strongly. When these relationships become very close and personal to him, it loss creates pain and sorrow with him. That is why we are sad and death of our relatives. So when our near and dear ones, our relatives, our parents, when they die, we can't accept the loss. It will be a unbearable pain for us. But if someone like our neighbor somewhere we have seen, that means it will not hurt us so much. So everything according to our time, because their words maybe console them, they might have helped us when we were in needy. Like this, many reasons are there. In order to build up a good relationship, self worth is very important. It is so because of a relationship is decided by your own self. Self worth is how you think and feel about your own self. In other words, do you respect yourself as a sincere person? However, this love for the self should not be confused with egotism. This self love is untouched with selfishness. It is simply the recognition that you are a child of God and a unique individual. Through relationships, we communicate the message of God to the other. It's an important word. Through relationships, we communicate the message of God to other. God created us out of His love, and we should create a new relationship by sharing our love with others. Sometimes a mere presence itself becomes a medium of communication. In order to make an effective communication, self knowledge is very important. Yeah, some places only are merely a presence itself become a medium of communication. If in our friends family someone dies, their parents or sister, anyone, that time we should not go and console by our words, and we should not start to give advice. Rather, just we have to go and sit. We have to tightly catch their hands or shoulder. That itself will give a strength to them. This self awareness is attained through silent mind. When we discipline ourselves in the light of God, we are transformed into a real sons and daughters of God. Such a personality becomes capable of building and presenting good relationship. Though there may be a biological need to establish some relationship, and the rewards of such relationships are well established. Many people find it difficult to attain this goal. The result ends in loneliness. People who feel lonely tend to spend their leisure time in solitary activities. Lonely people feel left out and believe that they have very little in common with other people whom they meet. Loneliness brings negative feelings like depression, anxiety, unhappiness, pessimism, shyness, self blame, etc. We see many people who feel lonely from childhood to adulthood. Really, they desire close relationship but are found unsuccessful in achieving this goal. Hence, there arises the need of necessity of making friendship during the school life. So, my dear students, now you all are having the school. You are in the school, so it's a very good time. So, here you should make a good friendship. Be a good friend to everyone. Not only friend, if your friend needs guidance, then you can guide. If they need help, you can help. Then if they need of your knowledge, like if there's something they are not understanding, then give them knowledge. Give them time. Make them happy so that you can fulfill the life which has God has given you. So relationship is the greatest gift of God. Without relationship, we cannot live in this world. Though we are having many misunderstanding, negative feelings, we can't forgive some people, many things may be there in the life. But apart from all these things, when we show our love, care, guidance, help, everything, then our life becomes happy. As in the introduction, as I told, though we have everything in the world, if we don't have to love someone, if if we don't have anyone to love us, then it is useless. So my dear children, give preference to relationship. First preference to your family, it is known as primary relationship, then it will carry to the secondary relationship. So the way you are behaving at family, the same way you will behave at your professional spot. So learn always good things from your family. So dear students, today we have learned chapter 11, relationships, living with others. So for that, they insisted the lessons which you want to learn is self knowledge. If you build your personality well, if you have a good self knowledge, then you can communicate with everyone and you never feel loneliness in your life. Though if you are feeling loneliness, go and get guidance from your teachers, parents, etc., and be happy. You are born to be happy. When you are happy, your parents will be happy, your friends will be happy, your teachers will be happy, then the whole society will be happy. So don't be alone and don't feel loneliness. Talk with everyone, help to everyone, and forgive everyone. Be happy and enjoy your life. Thank you. Have a nice day.